The OEM plugs for these are not cheap. They're maybe $17, $18. Mopar plug by Champion. So these are the original OEM plugs. So they do have, okay, that's good. They do have 150,000 miles on them. So they were OEM plugs. It's supposed to be 13 foot-pounds for these. So let's do 13 foot-pounds. There's your coils. There's your part number for coils, OEM coils. So you can see there's a little dielectric grease in the end of these. If there's not, OEM comes with it. You want to make sure you put a little dielectric grease in the end. You snug them up, don't crush them. You just need to be snugged up. There's the new gaskets for the plenum. Replace them. Nothing says you have to replace these, but they're so cheap, replace them. 150,000 miles on these. Just replace them. Don't forget this first. That piece of foam that goes in here, sits in here. Get that in there first. Otherwise you won't be happy. Now let's do the bolts for the intake, for the plenum. So I believe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the sequence. Just going to snug them up. I want to start them by hand. Like I said, I'm going to put these at 70 inch-pounds. This one first. I'll just get them snugged up a little bit. I'm then going to tweak these, just get them close where I can feel they're getting kind of close. Then we'll go back. Oh, that one is there. Now, one, two, all right, let's put this hose back. Two nuts. On the front of this bracket, we got to put them back on, and we got a hose down here. Well, that's afterwards. Oh, let's do the two nuts. There it goes. Man, that's tight. That connector is really tight. All right, cover I'm going to leave off for now because I have to. I don't know if I broke it on the one corner, cracked it, or it was cracked before. I don't really know. But either way, I'm going to fix it. I'm going to spray a little WD-40 on these. So I push, and the ones in the back for the snorkel, I'll just do it on the grommet actually. So snorkel, these grommets, you get a little WD-40 on them, lubricant. They just go on a lot easier. Why fight it? Let me put that back on. Connector up out of my way. Line this up here. Get it in. See where they are. Yeah, I know you can't see it, but guess what? Neither can I. I'm just trying to line it up here on those two mounts in the back. There it goes. That's on there now. I had a little battery. The battery ran out, so I don't know when that even stopped. Hopefully got most of it. Obviously everything's back together. I'm going to just get the scanner hooked up. We're just going to look at misfires. I don't expect to see any. Shouldn't. And then we're going to take it for a test drive and make sure it's okay. Hopefully I'll focus for you, but here's 6 cylinders, misfire counters, no misfires. Just kind of what I expected. I was hoping. I'm going to go take it for a test drive, put it under load, make sure we don't have any issues, but I believe we're fine. Well, that's it for the 2015 Chrysler Town Country 3.6 liter spark plugs and coils. Not a bad job. Took about an hour and a half probably to do that. Took it out, drove it, test drove it pretty hard. Just put it under load, make sure no misfires, watching it on the scanner, no problems, which is kind of what I expected. The plugs in this originally thought weren't OEM, but they are. Champion makes them for Mopar. You can see that from the new ones. They're not marked on the old ones, but the new ones are definitely marked that way. Really worn, which is what I expected at 145,000 miles, so pretty 45,000 miles overdue. But fixed the issue. Spark plugs for this are not real cheap. 17, 18 bucks a piece, something like that. I think is what it was, but you got to do OEM in this stuff. There's certain things, sensors, coils, spark plugs, go with OEM or you're going to have problems, and it's going to be a hassle, especially when you have to pull the intake to change them. If you need to do this for your Town & Country, I'm sure it applies to other Chrysler products with the 3.6. I hope it helps you out. If you like the video, subscribe below. Thanks for watching.